Hello everyone and welcome back to another Hookster Talks, and yes, this weekend Imola is back on the calendar as it was last year, and in the land of PlayStation the first time we saw Imola was on the original F1 game Formula 1, and here is a lap of the circuit.
Over 185 at the end in 7th gear. Stay to the left, it's less bumpy. This circuit is all about braking. That first braking zone is a left kink. Try to straighten it out, and he's still decelerating through the first part of Tamburello. 80 through the exit, and now immediately full throttle and a short squirt down to the Villeneuve chicane. 170 odd miles an hour. Again, use the first part to slow down. Second part is tighter, and bring the car immediately to the right, ready for Tosa. It's a struggle to get all the downshifts done in time as you turn in and catapult up the hill now. You're heading toward Piratella. Bring the car slightly to the left, over the crest at 170 miles an hour. Brake very late, but not too much. 4th gear, 125 miles an hour through the apex. Falling downhill now towards Acqua Minerale. 150 miles an hour through the first part, and then bury the car into the foot of the hill. Plenty of grip on the exit as you pop over the crest, building up to over 170 miles an hour once again. Variante Alta, 85 through the apex, bounce across the curbs, loads of grip on the exit. Now take a calm, smooth line, you're heading down towards Rivazza. Once again, 7th gear, over 180 miles an hour. Hit the brake pedal, the air comes out of your lungs, the stopping power's so great. Use the curb on the inside, a short squirt to Rivazza too. The car will understeer, limit that slide on the curb, and you're going to punish those brakes one more time before the end of the lap. 180 miles an hour, down now into the final chicane, just 85 through the apex. First gear, crucial exit speed here. You're over the start-finish line now.
Okay, so that of course was the old circuit layout. It's gone through a few little revisions, but not too many. But exciting news now that Codemasters are actually going to include it in the F1 game for 2021. Yes, unlike last year when they just completely gave up and went, well, we've already made our bloody calendar for this year. We can't help the coronavirus, so we're not going to do nothing about it. So in fact, we didn't actually get a proper season for 2020. It was just completely made up. So well done, Codemasters. Well done. I hope EA are going to be looking over your shoulder from now on and saying, excuse me, we need a proper calendar, please, for 2021. Now, I would like to see a proper calendar for the 2020 season as well, but unfortunately that's not going to happen because there were a few circuits last year that aren't going to be included this year. So, of course, Codemasters have just said to themselves, yeah, well, we can't be bothered to make them just for 1 year. No, we can't be bothered. There was, of course, Mugello. That was one of them, wasn't it? Yeah, that won't be in the game. No, that won't be in the game. So, unfortunately, we will never, ever get a proper 2020 season on the Formula 1 game. And I think that's quite deplorable myself. Quite deplorable. Anyway, on to the circuit now. Who do you think's going to win the race? Will it be Maxi Boy? Or will it be Sir Lulu? Sir Lulu of Lucelot? We, of course, will find out. But could there be a wild card? Could Valtteri Bottas pull out a win? No. Don't be silly, Dave. Don't be silly. Of course he won't. He'll bottle it like he always does. So anyway, leave your predictions in those beautiful comments below. Beautiful comments below, and tell me who you think is going to be the top 3. Now, quite a few came very close in the last round, which was almost 3 weeks ago now. I don't know why the FIA decided for a 3-week gap between the first race and the second race. Seems a little bit silly to me, but I have just checked the calendar, and yes, the race is on this weekend. So I've got to check the calendar regularly because I'm pretty sure that at some point one of these races is not going to go ahead. But at the moment, it's all go for this weekend in Imola. So yes, a fantastic circuit. I do love the Imola circuit. I have to say, it's a sort of medium to high speed circuit. It's got quite a few sort of medium speeds corners in it, but you can get up to quite a high speed in some of the sections of the track. So yes, I am looking forward to this weekend's Grand Prix. Yes. And what do you think is going to happen? Is Lulu going to take it, or is he going to be in another titanic fight with Max Verstappen? So on paper, it looks like a two-way fight between the Mercedes and the Red Bulls, but could another team get into the mix? What about Ferrari? They seem pretty decent after the first round. We've got McLaren in the mix as well. The only team I was disappointed with really was, of course, Aston Martin, but you can't really blame Sebastian Vettel for that race. He had a lot of bad luck, so I have to see what happens in round 2. Lance Stroll did pretty well, I have to say, towards the sort of beginning of the race, so we can't really take much away from Aston Martin, but we'll see on round 2 how they're going to do in this championship. Now, of course, I couldn't leave this video without mentioning Nikita Marzipan. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Didn't he do well? Didn't he do well? Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think Haas are going to have a real problem this year with Nikita Marzipan, and I think Mick Schumacher is going to get caught up in that as well, in all the controversy, and I think he's not going to have a very good season either. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to Haas next year. I really don't. They could be out of Formula 1. They could really be out of Formula 1. Gene looks completely pissed off, so he could just, yeah, I'm out of here. So anyway, we will find out later. But what do you think is going to win? Don't forget, as I said earlier, leave your predictions in the comment. Now, I couldn't leave this video without mentioning Meghan Markle, who, don't forget, couldn't attend Prince Philip's funeral because she's got baby on the way. She's got baby on the way. Yeah, Dr. told me don't do it. Don't do it, he said. Don't do it because you're baby. You've got to think of the baby you have. You've got to think of the baby. Well, let me tell you something, yeah? If you pay a doctor enough cash, some of that nice dirty lucre, yeah, you can get a doctor to pretty much say anything you want. Yes, pretty much anything you want. It's just amazing, though, that she couldn't attend his funeral, but she could still do an interview with Oprah Winfrey, or Oprah Winfrey, whatever you want to say it, and get all that dirty, dirty cash in, all that dirty lucre. And she could do that, but she couldn't go to a funeral because she got baby on the way. Got baby, doctor told me not to, doctor told me not to. Fuck's sake. Jesus Christ on a stick. I'll tell you, I'm incandescent with rage. I hope old Queenie tells her never to set foot in England ever again. And what the hell is Harry up to? What is going on with this lad? Has he got blinkers on or what? I just don't know. Mind you, he's a bit of a loon, to be honest. Let's face it, he's a bit of a loon. I mean, he flew his helicopter twice around Afghanistan and then tried to tell everyone he was a war hero. I mean, come on, for fuck's sake. They didn't put him anywhere dangerous, did they? I mean, at the time, he was quite high up in the royal sort of, you know, could have been king eventually, one day. Won't be now. He's fucked that right up. But he could have been. So, yeah, he'd have had protection officers around him as well. He wouldn't have been put anywhere dangerous. Fucking war hero. Fuck's sake, mate. Fuck's sake. So, yeah, it's all going well with the royal family at the moment. Yeah. Jesus. Anyway, so that's Meghan Markle. I just wanted to get that off my chest. She can't go to the funeral because got baby. Oh, my God. Anyway, that's enough from the Hookster. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget, I hope we all have a brilliant F1 race, and I will be there watching the highlights on Channel 4 later on in the afternoon, and we will see who comes out on top. My prediction, I think it's going to be Max Verstappen. Thanks everyone, and good night. I'll see you in the next video.